Nathan should be. According to Anne's gift, he's right fucking here, but all there is just rubble. They look a little more, they look a little more, and then Zed finds Nathan's Radahan stuck upright in a rock like a big old middle finger. I thought that was great.
Yeah. As soon as they were like, oh, he should be over here somewhere. I'm sensing his Radahan. I'm like, yeah, he took that shit off.
Yeah, of course he did. They know that he didn't die here because if he had, there would be like, pieces of him.
Well, or at least like they would be able to sense with their magic something happened.
Yeah. Well, and I also feel like it's got something to do with the fact that the Radahan is clasped again.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't blown apart or ripped apart like we know Richard can do to Kahlan.
Yeah.
But it was open and then closed and sealed again with the gift. So like that all implies he took it off or it was removed on purpose. Maybe not necessarily that he did it, but
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I'm just like, I wish we knew. I wish we had seen Nathan's side of this so far because I'm just so curious. Like, Zed came along, and now Nathan started pushing back a little bit, and now he took it off,
Now he's pushing back hard.
Is that because of Zed's influence? Can Zed get off his own collar if he really wanted to? I mean, we know he could fucking kill Anne if he wanted to.
I'd like to think he could. I'd like to think that whole thing he did with the journey book was because this whole fucking time, just to teach Anne a lesson, he's been able to, like, pop it off, go do whatever fuckery he's gonna do, pop it back on.
Yeah. Like, you are really not holding me here. I've been here because I'm choosing to be here this entire fucking time.
Because I'm playing the game that you don't know I'm playing with your game, and I'm smart.
But despite that, he does ask her to take it off right now. He's like, cool. Nathan's gone. Take it off. I want to go too.
Yeah.
That was the deal, by the way.
But of course, Anne says, no, you're coming with me to find him whether you like it or not. I'm being a total bitch. Nathan is too dangerous to be left out in the world. We have to find him, and then I'll let you go.
You're going to keep moving the goalpost. Don't like it.
No, not at all. I mean, that's got to be... No, it is. It is wildly frustrating for Zed to have that said to him. And like we were just joking about, maybe he could just remove the collar. And if he could, this would be the time, right? Just be like, okay, well, news for you. Click. I'm leaving. Bye.
Also, it's so frustrating on so many levels. Just somebody being like, this person is dangerous because of their powers. Like, okay, I get. There are people who are dangerous and they maybe don't have the mental capacity to hold it or whatever. Zed seems like fucking Nathan seems like a very smart man. And while he may not have been subjected to, like, social norms over his life, so maybe he's a little bit rusty in that aspect, I would assume he's not very good at being around lots of people. He is, I mean, so far that we've seen. But I could see him being a little fucked up from what they did to him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But he's a fucking adult. He should be able to go walk around in the world and not have people be like, oh my god, we gotta like fucking put handcuffs back on him because he's dangerous. He's gonna explode the whole world with his words.
Anne sends Holly to go catch up with Verna and the rest of the other sisters to tell them that she and Zed are gonna go find Nathan and then they'll catch up with him later. Question, does that mean, when she says we, does she mean her and Nathan? Or like her, Nathan, and Zed?
I don't think there's any way to tell when she wants to take him off the college. She might be intending to let him go as soon as they find Nathan, like way the fuck in the old world somewhere. Be like, now you're here. Bye. But I would assume she's going to keep him collared until she feels like it at this point.
At this point, she's already broken her promise as to when she's going to release Zed. So now we can't trust her again. Like, okay, she's doing a good thing, or she's doing a bad thing for a good reason, kind of I don't know, it's confusing. But the fact that she then lies to Zed, even though we thought they found this common line between the two of them, and she's still fucking with him, and loses credibility here. I don't like it, and I don't like her for doing it. At all. I don't think you're supposed to, on top of that. But that really rubbed me the wrong way.
Not after as far as we've come with the, like, very clear distaste for slavery.
Yeah. So then she tells Zed that it won't be long. Just quit your bitching. It's already too long if you ask me. And as soon as they find Nathan, she'll take the collar off. Liar! I'm calling it.
Yeah. Not Not facts. Not facts.
Yeah. But that is the end of the chapter. I want to thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it very, very fucking much. If you had some comments about this chapter or this episode, be sure to let us know by sending an email to podcastatt@gmail.com or sending us a text or a voicemail. Actually got a few texts and a voicemail this week on the number, and that was fucking great. That number, just so you know, is 616-259-0025. I think we forgot to mention that in the last, few months or so. But that's totally still active. And in case you're wondering, I am going to be changing the voicemail. I heard what you guys hear when you call that number for the first time yesterday, and it's awful. So that will not last very long, I promise. We'll try and let you know that you've reached the right people. You can find us on all the social medias and Patreon at patreon.com/podcastatt. If you want to directly support the show, we'd appreciate the hell out of that as well. Again, thank you guys all so much for listening. We love you, and we'll see you real soon.